Parliament is working non-stop to deal with the mass turmoil in the political arena. We go straight to our National Assembly correspondent Shin Ha-young, who is standing by. Ha-young, what are the updates there?
Good evening, Jung-min. I'm currently at the National Assembly building where the tensions have continued to rise since the failed impeachment vote on President Yoon Suk Yeol last weekend. And to start with, the ruling People Power Party has decided to create a task force to handle practical affairs in dealing with what looks like a void at the presidential office. And on Monday, the PPP said that this new organization will be in charge of three things: stabilizing the political situation, supporting the stabilization of the government, as well as supporting legislative processes. And the party appointed three-term lawmaker Lee Yang-soo to head the task force. Take a listen.
I will do my best to bring political stability back quickly. Given the party's current problems, we will hold meetings to figure out how to stabilize the party and the political situation. We will review the issues, make decisions, and report to both the party and the public.
In the meantime, the party has decided to elect a new floor leader on Thursday. Senior spokesperson Kwak Kyu-taek said on Monday that it will begin accepting candidate registrations at 9 a.m. Tuesday. And he added that the election method hasn't been decided yet. And this comes after floor leader Chu Kyung-ho offered to resign on Saturday, taking responsibility for the situation and his absence during the vote on President Yoon's impeachment. And although he was re-endorsed by party members, he has maintained his decision to step down.
The opposition party is seeking once more to impeach President Yoon. What's the latest?
You're right, Jung-min. The main opposition Democratic Party remains resolute in its intentions to impeach the president and also to hold him accountable for his actions last week. And DP Chairman Lee Jae-myung said earlier that another impeachment motion will be introduced this Saturday, which is exactly 1 week after the first one, calling it the only way to address the current situation. Take a listen.
Political uncertainty greatly harms the country's credit rating. If President Yoon doesn't step down immediately, it could irreparably damage South Korea's national competitiveness, including its exchange rate, stock markets, and AI semiconductor industry.
The party has also been pushing for the passage of special investigation bills. Today, it proposed a special counsel bill to investigate insurrection allegations against Yoon, aiming to pass it in Saturday's plenary session. And this is separate from a special counsel bill the party submitted on Friday, which was passed by the National Assembly Legislation and Judiciary Committee on Monday. And the bill calls for the appointment of a permanent special counsel to investigate charges of treason leveled at Yoon over his martial law declaration. And the main opposition plans to put the bill up for a vote in Tuesday's plenary session. And unlike a regular special counsel investigation, the president cannot veto a bill for a permanent special counsel. And meanwhile, on Monday, the DP also proposed a bill to initiate a special prosecutor's investigation into allegations of corruption and election interference by First Lady Kim Gon-hee, with the aim of addressing this in Thursday's plenary session. And this will be the fourth attempt at indicting Kim, as the third attempt was rejected on Saturday after falling short by 2 votes.
Ha-young, the regular session of the Assembly will end tomorrow. With the intense confrontation between the parties, what will happen to next year's budget?
Well, since the martial law debacle, budget discussions have completely stopped, and the DP is now pushing to pass its own version of the budget bill in another plenary session scheduled for Tuesday, which is tomorrow, and which cuts 4.1 trillion Korean won, or around $3 billion from the government's original 677.4 trillion won. And the party is even reviewing passing an additional cut of 700 billion won, primarily targeting the salaries of presidential officials. And Finance Minister Choi Sang-mok urged the Assembly Speaker on Monday to expedite finalizing next year's budget, while Speaker Woo Won-sik has suggested resolving the issue through a meeting of party leaders. And that's all I have for this hour. Jung-min.
Our political correspondent Shin Ha-young live from the National Assembly. Thank you.